it is Violetina, and I am coming to you today to make baking powder biscuits. Now, this is a recipe from the internet, The Joy of Baking. So all proceeds, all acknowledgement goes to Joy of Baking channel. It's not my own recipe. So what do? We take 2.5 cups of flour, and I'm going to make it in my bread maker. You see? My bread maker. This is a bread maker. You get that's the thing that goes on the engine, and that's the paddle. This is the paddle that goes around and around, and you just push it onto that little post, and there it is. And this is the bread maker where it goes onto. You just slip it onto there, push it and turn it to the right like that, sturdy, and then you choose, once you have all your ingredients in your pot, here's the cycle crust loaf site. So you plug it in, and there it comes up. What's that? I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it, but oh, there. 3. It's at number 1. Number 1. So you go here to number 1. See, it's basic bread. I don't want that because I'm making baking powder biscuits, so I want it to just mix a dough. So there's number 8 for dough. So you see, if you wanted to make basic white bread, or French bread, or gluten-free, or a quick bread, or a sweet bread, or 1.5 pound express bread, or 2.06 express bread, dough, jam, if you wanted to mix a jam, if you want to make a cake, if you want to make a whole grain bread, or if you want to just bake. So I'm going to choose number 8 dough. So first I have to put my ingredients in the pan. Now, 2.5 cups of flour. A half. 1. 1.5. 2. 2.5. Now, you add 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. One, 2, 1.5. There. I like Fleischmann's baking powder. Now, you add a half teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of salt, and that I spilled on the paper, I'm going to throw the sink. Now a half teaspoon, 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar. There. Now, what do we do? Focus. Half cup of butter, but I'm using margarine. A half cup of butter. Add a half cup of butter. Now, we added our half a cup of butter, 3/4 of a cup of milk. 3/4 of a cup of milk. I like to use, as you know, I always say, instant skim milk powder. It's just like regular milk, and it has the same taste as regular milk. It's very good. And they have vitamins A and D added. So, 3 tablespoons for 3/4 cup. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, add our water for the milk. 3/4 of a cup of cold water. There's a half. There's a 1/4. And 1 large beaten egg. I'll let 1 large beaten egg. Okay. We put it in place. Close the lid. There, see, it's at 1. Cycle is at 1. Remember, 1 is basic dough. We don't want that. We just want a plain dough mixed. Choose number 8. You go to here, cycle. Press cycle. 2. Press it again. 3. Press it again. 4. Press it again. 5. Press it again. 6. Press it again. 7. Press it again. 8. That's what we want, 8. And that's an hour and a half. So we press start. And there it starts. It's going to mix. It's going to take 1 hour and 20 minutes. It will be mixed before then, but it may mix for 20 minutes, and then the 1 hour is the rising time. If you wanted a dough with a yeast dough to rise the yeast, you know. So once it stops mixing and starts to rise, I shall take it off the bread machine and just roll it out on the counter and cut out biscuits size you want. That's how it goes. So I shall be back with part 2. Bye.